then begins till the top of the tall giant shivers. Now they stop axing and they use saw as a tool for cutting the trees. And when they started sawing, the top of the tall tree started shivering, and the shivering seems to grow greater with each cut on the tree. Then they edge out the saw, tug the rope, but the tree only quivers. They edge out the saw means they stop cutting the tree with the saw. They tug the rope, they try to pull the rope so that the tree may fall down. But the tree started shivering. And kneeling and sawing again, they step back to try pulling once more. Then they started kneeling, they started sawing again, and then they tried to pull the tree, and finally the living mast further sways with a shout. Finally, the tree started swinging as they gave a deep cut in the bark. They were pulling the tree from the rope towards themselves, and then they gave a cut in the bark of the tree. With these two actions simultaneously, the tree started swinging and finally it died with a shout. Job and Ick rush aside, reached the end of its long staying powers. The tree crashes downward, it shakes all its neighbors throughout. Now Job and Ick, these are the name of the two executioners. They rush aside, they reach at the end of their task by applying powers, and finally the tree crashes and fall downwards. And when it fall downwards, it crashes or it shakes its neighboring friends, neighboring trees, because it took 200 years for a tree to grow, and it died in 2 hours. It just ended in less than 2 hours. So, this is the story of a long, steady tree that it took 200 years for its proper growth, and now you can see how these executioners they take away its life in 2 hours. So I hope you like the poem. The message the poet wants to convey through this poem is that trees and plants, they are the part of nature. They not only provides you fresh oxygen, but also they makes the life possible on earth. And because of the trees and plants, we are surviving, we are getting pure air for breathing. Not only that, trees they help you in many ways. They provide food, fruits, vegetables that we rely upon trees and plants for our basic needs. So we should not cut a tree. This message the poet wants to convey through his poem. Still, if you like the poem or understood each and every stanza, I request you to write the summary of poem in your own words. Thank you and have a nice day.